Hi guys, and welcome to an unboxing video. This one is for the adult box from Once Upon a Book Club. Now, the thing with Once Upon a Book Club is there are items that come with the book. They have adult, they have young adult, and they've just recently started doing middle grade. What I love about Once Upon a Book Club is the items that they send with the book correlate to the book. So for example, you'll be reading the book, you'll come across a sticky note that says open your gift. All the gifts are wrapped, and it could be pretty much anything. So it's not, so for example, like with Fairy Loot or Owl Crate, you'll have the book and some items, and the items generally don't have anything to do with the book. Sometimes they might, but they're a lot of fandom stuff. So there used to be a lot of Harry Potter you used to see. There's Caraval. I don't know. I've seen quite a bit of stuff from Cassandra Clare's books. So maybe something from Holly Black's books. It's like a lot of the fandom stuff that they have are stuff that I generally haven't read. And I just look at it and I go, oh, I like that design, that's cute, but I have no connection to the stuff, and I don't know if I'm ever going to read the stuff for that generated the fandom. So it's kind of a meh to me. But with Once Upon a Book Club, again, you'll be reading it, you'll come across a sticky note that says open your gift, and then the item that you open correlates to the story. So for example, if someone in there is baking, it might say they put on their apron and opened their cookbook and got out their whisk. You could get any one of those three things. You know, there's been times they talked about searching through their purse or a makeup bag, and I got a little clutch, and I got a makeup bag one time. I did get an apron one time because it talked about this person cooking and wiping their hands on their apron. You know, so there's one that I got a shirt. It's a purple shirt and it says Talk Darcy to Me. I got that when it came with the book. I can't even remember now. But it has to do with like twin sisters, and one is a model and she gets sick, and so the other sister, who's more of a reader, hence the relation to Darcy, they swap places. They kind of, anyway. And the name of the title's right there on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember it tonight after I'm done filming. But anyway, so there's different stuff that you can get in that. And I love that it correlates to the story. So it makes, in my opinion, these items much more special. So this arrived. Let's go ahead and open it. I will go ahead and open the gifts because for one, whatever the book is, I don't know when I'm going to be in the mood to read this book. I already have my books picked out for February, and I may say I want to read this instead. Who knows? So I just don't want to collect these boxes and have them sitting there unopened, collecting dust. So I am just opening them, and that way I can put everything away. So this is what the inside looks like. So there's that. And the inside is pretty similar. But the wrapping of the items and everything inside is different depending on if you get the middle grade, young adult, or adult. So again, this one's adult. So you have this little thing here. I'm going to set this to the side because I want to pull out the book first, and I'm guessing that it's going to have to do with the music. For example, because this gift that you open on page 62, you can't really see, it's music written on it. So that tells me the book has something to do with music. And there's generally 3 to 5, depending on the book. This one is, oh, this is beautiful. Okay, this is a hardback, and it's called The Lost Melody by Joanna Davidson Politano, I'm guessing. This is beautiful. Okay, so there's the front. Here's the back with a antique piano, and it says, "The light, of course, in the darkest moments, one must always look for the light." So but the edges are stenciled with music staff all the way around. I've got something poking out here. Oh, and sometimes in the Once Upon a Book Club is you'll get things like this, that it comes in what they think the character's handwriting is. And so it has the character's handwriting on the back, and it has a concerto written there, and then little petals fell out of it. 2 little fake petals. So I'm intrigued to know what that is, but I'm going to stick that back into the book, and I'll know about that when I get to that. And that's sitting on page 106 and 107. Here are the end papers. Same on the back. And, oh. And that quote is on the hardback, "The light, of course. In the darkest moments, one must always look for the light." So this is the back of the book. Let me just take the dust jacket off. So this is the back, silver foiling. Here's the spine, all of these music notes. And I absolutely love music, so I'm really looking forward to this. And here's the front. So, and let's see. Oh, and looks like this goes in parts, but instead of saying part 1, it says first movement. So that's really cool. So, oh, I'm excited for this. Okay, now let me put this dust jacket back on. And then I'll read the synopsis. It says, when concert pianist Vivienne Mordaunt's father dies, he leaves to her the care of a patient at Hurstwell Asylum. Vivienne, I'm guessing. I'm probably saying that wrong. Let's see. She had no idea the woman existed, and yet her portrait is shockingly familiar. When the asylum claims she was never a patient there, Vivienne is compelled to discover what happened to the figure she remembers from childhood dreams. The longer she lingers in the deep shadows and forgotten towers at Hurstwell, the fuzzier the line between sanity and madness becomes. She hears music no one else does, receives strange missives with rose petals between the pages, and untangles far more than is safe for her to know. But can she uncover the truth about the mysterious woman she seeks? And is there anyone at Hurstwell she can trust with her suspicions? Okay, so that's the book, and let's read about the author real quick. So there's the author, and it says, Joanna, is the award-winning author of Lady Jane Disappears, A Rumored Fortune, Finding Lady Enderley, The Love Note, and A Midnight Dance. She loves tales that capture the colorful, exquisite details in ordinary lives and is eager to hear anyone's story. She lives with her husband and their children in a house in the woods near Lake Michigan. And then it gives a website that you can find her at if you want to look more into her. I've never read any of her work, never heard of her. So I just love this cover and the details on this. I am very excited. And this is part of why I want to just open it and see what the gifts are right now, because I don't know when I'm going to feel like getting to this book. So let's see. So now this that I showed you, this paper that has the concerto and the 2 petals, does count as a gift. And you don't always get something like this in there, but that is there. So the first, let's see. So there's 3 gifts to open. One of them is on page 62, so I'm going to grab that sticky note, take that out. Okay, so it looks like that's the first gift, and that is this box that I showed you with the music notes. So let me take off this plastic. This might sounds a little delicate. Okay, there's the, oh yeah, this is delicate. Okay. It says Once Upon a Book Club on the bottom. Bringing books to life monthly, which that's their theme. And there's 2 of them. So, it says the exact same thing. This one, don't drink the tea. Set of 2 10-ounce glass mugs. Dishwasher safe, do not microwave. Any other book box that does these, hint hint, you should do that. Say if it's dishwasher and microwave safe. So these are dishwasher safe, not microwavable, because I think, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so there's that. Have to find a place for those because our mug area is full. But those are definitely unique and I like that. Okay. Then, okay, so the next thing it looks like is this that I showed you on page 106. And I'm looking for the next sticky note. So this next one is page 205 and it's in this little pouch. These pouches, when they do these cloth pouches, you can definitely reuse them. So definitely able to do so. It's just a drawstring one, so I've got that open. And let's... Okay, something, obviously music, because it's there. I've got to get my scissors. I don't know what this is. Hang on. All I know is it has music notes on it. I imagine there's going to be a smell. Yep. Oh, I think this is a blanket. Oh, it's a blanket. So you're kind of seeing it, so... Let's see the... Oh, that was upside down. But it's the top of the blanket says Moonlight Sonata, Opus 27, number 2. It's the first movement by Ludwig van Beethoven. So it's the, yeah. Oh, I love this. It's so soft. Let's see. Okay, and... says it's polyester flannel and it's 51 by 71 inches. Let me take this tag off. Okay, so this tag that was attached to that says, the blanket edged down and I felt her racing heart against my shoulder. A wild tempo of fear and closed my eyes. And that's what it will say in the book. So that's the line that will say, open your gift in the book. So... oh, so soft. I like this. Okay. The last gift was like on page 302 or something like that. Where did that go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is in a box and it has a tag that says Hope. And it says The Lost Melody Match Company. So let's see. So that cover just slides right off. And that's what you see in it. Okay, so I'm going to take this twine off. So this was tied to the thing. And this feels like candlesticks, and it is. This is good because... I'm going to cut this though. My mom and I have on our dining table candle holders, and so this could definitely go in the rotation depending on the season. These will probably go out in like the fall, But we definitely have some candle holders that these can go in. So yeah, so we'll definitely make use of that. Now the last thing is just this that I showed you at the beginning, was right on top. And now I'm going to open this and take out these papers that are in here and tell you what these are. Okay, so there generally is an art print. So this one has a kind of like a letter to the readers, but it's not signed, so I don't know if this is by the author, but it's kind of like an art print. And this one says, "Sometimes all it takes is one person, no matter how insignificant, to look at the world differently. Then invite others to do the same." In other words, one person can make a difference. So I like that. I'll hold on to that. Then you get a promotional bookmark. This one has that same quote that I read on this side, and then it just talks about, just has the, remember, only open your gift when you get to the page. For me personally, that doesn't work because I've got to be able to put stuff away. I can't have stuff just lying around. But bookmark. Okay, now in this one, okay, so this is a promotional flyer for a different book called Death by a Million Paper Cuts by Cillian Dune, I'm guessing is how you're saying that. So it just talks about promotes a different book, so that's just a book flyer. And then we have this pamphlet, and it has a copy of the book on the cover, and it's called the Book Club Kit. Melody of Madness was the theme, and inside it's just 2 pages. The inside you have a conversation with the author, so they ask their questions. It talks about how they will do live unboxings of this, so it's kind of like you can read along with the book club. And then on certain days they will open certain gifts. You have to follow their social media for the unboxing updates for when they're going to be doing that. So they have a Facebook and Instagram and a not Twitter. I don't know. I can't remember. But there's the symbols. I know it, and it's just right there, but my mind's not there. They have some suggested questions to ask during like a book club discussion. And let's see. Oh, and there's a playlist. So you have a code here that you can scan and listen to a playlist. It says it includes Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, Liszt's Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2 in C sharp minor, Bach's Cello Suite No. 1 in G major, and Beethoven's Piano Suite No. 5 in C minor. I'll definitely have to see about that. I don't know if I'll see if I can figure that out. I can't guarantee that. But that is it for the adult Once Upon a Book Club unboxing. I am thrilled with this blanket and the book. It's just beautiful. So I am excited for this and hopefully get to this soon. So that's going to be it for this unboxing. Let me know if you do Once Upon a Book Club as well. I do not know where all they ship to. Obviously, with being in the United States, they ship to the United States. I don't know if they ship outside of the United States, but I will put the website to Once Upon a Book Club in the description box so you can check it out to see if that's something that you would like. Again, I can't guarantee that they ship out of the US. I just don't know if they do that or not. So, but that is definitely something to look into. I'll try and remember to look into that before I do another unboxing for them. So that's it. Let me know if you've read this book or anything else by this author. Talk to me in the comments section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.